guys, hope all y'all are having a good day today. I came over to the storage where the car is currently at. Figured I'd start it up, drive it a little bit since it's been sitting for a couple weeks. But while I'm here, I figured I'd show y'all how I wired up my 99-01 Cobra taillights, also known as amber taillights. And I'm trying something different today with the camera. I'm shooting with my iPhone, not the GoPro. So hopefully the quality is just as good, if not better. Right off the bat, I can currently see that the video is zoomed in a lot more than it usually is. So hopefully this comes out okay. One of the perks of your family owning a storage business is you get free storage. Whipping the mom car here. So let's jump right into it. Basically, the reason why I want to make this video is because a lot of people say once you switch over to the 99-01 Cobra taillights, you can't switch back to the original ones, but that's just not true. I was able to do it. The only reason why people think that is because there's a wire underneath the dash that you have to disconnect, and so a lot of people, they either cut it or pull the pin out of the plug socket, if that makes sense. So if he ever wanted to switch back, he could plug it back in. But like I said, a lot of guys, they just cut the green wire and then they just think, oh, it's, you know, I can only have these taillights now, but that's not true. So starting with the trunk, I'm gonna pop it open here and I'm gonna show y'all how I'm able to switch back and forth from amber taillights to the originals. And also, I'm gonna pop one of the taillights out and show you guys how I made my own harness for these taillights using the original OEM harness. And I went to a junkyard. I actually bought a couple of them. I kind of thought about making them and selling them. I don't know, maybe you guys could let me know. That's something you'd pay for, but I'm basically gonna show you how I did it. But I know a lot of people out there, they don't really know wiring very well, but it's really not that difficult. Let's pop the trunk open. All right, I'm gonna have to undo one of the lights. So I popped one of the lights off. I'm gonna get this thing to focus here. Let's go over here and I can show you all the wiring. All right, so looking at the back of the light. So this, like I said, this is an original harness just out of like a GT or V6. And you first have to get an extra, I forgot what you call this. I'm just gonna call it a socket. You basically have to get a new socket right here, either from another harness or you can order just the socket with the wire. I think I remember where you can order those, and so I'll put a link in the description below. And if you're gonna just get one from another socket, it has to be the reverse light. Looking at the wiring here, so there's two green and orange wires that connect right here. So with the original harness, these two would be connected to those two right there. So you cut both of those. The two that are on each socket, you crimp together, you run a new wire, and then bottom ones you crimp together and you attach those to the red and pink that goes along down to the new socket. And then the black wire on the new socket runs to the black wire connected to, it looks like I plugged it in with this one, but I think you could do it to this one too. I'm pretty sure it just needs to be attached to one of the black wires, so I'm pretty sure you can do either one, but looks like I did the one in the middle. So if you just want to do it like I did, then there you go. Pretty simple to do. And then this right here, I just have a resistor attached to the blinker, the amber blinker, because I have LED bulbs. So in order for the LED blinker to work, you have to put a resistor. And the reason I have it so long is because those things get hot and I don't want it sitting right on the back of the housing to where it could potentially melt it or destroy it somehow. Show y'all how to wire it up in the trunk. So you have to pull this trunk liner back. Careful not to mess anything up. And then you want to tap into the green, solid green wire right here. You want to run a wire to right here. This is where you plug in the extra wire that's on the amber tail light right here. So the one that was on the top connected to the two sockets. You get a new wire, put a whatever kind of connector end you want on there, and it attaches into that right there, connected to the green. Then you run it all the way along here, and you do the same for this side. And then the only other thing you have to do, whoops, gotta unlock the car. This is the hardest part of the job that I would say. Excuse the messy interior. The hardest part that I would say is getting underneath the dash, finding the green wire, and what I did, I tapped into each side. So I disconnected the green wire from the socket, pulled the pin out. I didn't cut it. You can if you want to, but I didn't, just because I just didn't want to cut the wire. That's just me. So I pulled it out, and then I tapped into each side, and then I attached a connection for each side. So whenever I plug these in, it's basically like I have that green pin connected back inside. And then whenever I disconnect those two, it's basically like I pulled the pin back out. I hope that makes sense. But the reason why this is so hard is because in order for me to do it and do it comfortably, I had to take the seat out. You have to take apart a bunch of dash pieces right there. I basically almost had the whole steering column pulled out. If you go and watch Danny Johnson, he has a really good video on how to do every step-by-step for that part. He just doesn't really show how to tap into the green wire and make yourself a real easy plug or disconnect like I did. But that's pretty self-explanatory, I hope. And then the very, very last thing that you have to do is you have to go and get a Cobra Relay, and that sits right here. The original one is clipped on up here, but this one is a little bit different, so it doesn't really clip on, but this is the Cobra Relay. The original relay is gonna be yellow, so it should be pretty easy to spot, and it looks like this. And as you can see, right here is where it clips on underneath. It slides on, so the only way to get it off is to basically find this yellow box, and then you wanna slide it up. And the Cobra Relay part number is, I got mine from Napa. So this is a Napa part, EP27. That is what you want, and I just have it sitting right there. I don't really care that it's loose. Nobody sees it right there. So I hope that was a good enough video. I know I didn't show how to take apart the interior, the seat, and all that. But like I said, just go and watch Danny Johnson. He has really good, it's like a 20-minute video. He takes you step by step through it all. So I think that's gonna do it for this video. Please subscribe if you want to, like the video if you enjoyed it. I just started my retrofit headlight build, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna get it done as soon as I thought I would. I broke something on one of the headlights. I thought that you could easily pop off the blinker part on the inside. So like, I'm trying to retrofit the clear corner ones, and I tried to pop it off and it broke it. So I had to order some new headlights from LMR, which was kind of unfortunate. Another thing happened where I'm actually missing some pieces for my kit to where I could only do one side. But anyways, I should be doing that in about a week, and I will have step-by-step on exactly how to retrofit your headlights for a new Edge Mustang. I know there's some videos out there, but they really don't take you step-by-step through it. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do each step, and I'm even gonna paint the chrome on the inside of the headlights, so it's gonna look really good. But anyways, guys, this is gonna do it for today's video. I'm gonna go take this thing for a drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.